President's push for mass deportations has migrants deeply concerned on what is to come. Major cities like Chicago are anticipating massive immigration raids that could begin at any moment. Elected leaders say they will do anything they can to protect the many immigrant communities.
Ripping those families apart, not acceptable to Americans. And we're going to stand up for them in the state of Illinois.
We want folks to know that they can still send their children to school.
Organizations like Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights telling anyone who is scared, don't answer the door if ICE agents come knocking, and memorize loved ones' phone numbers in case your phones are seized. Meantime, a long-anticipated threat in the fight against drug cartels has become a reality. President Trump officially designating them as foreign terrorist organizations. This decision previously facing opposition from Mexican leaders. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura joining us with more on this from Texas. Jorge, good morning to you. What does this new designation mean for the fight against these dangerous cartels?
Well, Marni, good morning. Now, with this designation, Mexican cartels now will be joining a list of foreign terrorist organizations like Al-Qaeda and ISIS. It is a move that can actually make it politically easier for President Trump to send U.S. troops to Mexico without the approval of Congress. Now, this designation will target criminal organizations like the Sinaloa in the Jalisco New Generations cartels, which are involved in human trafficking, violent crimes, but also fueling the fentanyl crisis here in the United States. Now, under U.S. law, this designation does allow the U.S. government to freeze cartel money, ban travel, and punish anyone helping these criminal groups. Officials say that Mexican cartel operations across the border threaten U.S. safety and security. Now, Mexican leaders, including former President López Obrador and President Sheinbaum, are opposing the move, fearing that it could justify U.S. military action on U.S. soil. And when asked whether U.S. forces could be sent to Mexico when he was signing those executive orders, Marni, Trump did say that it could happen. Right now, we'll just have to wait and see, Marni.
Jorge, are there other groups that are targeted under this designation, or is it solely focused on the cartels?
So in that new executive order, President Trump is also targeting MS-13, that's the Salvadoran gang, as a foreign terrorist organization, but also adding the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. According to Border Czar Tom Holman, who did speak with NewsNation back in December, he says that Tren de Aragua gang is already active in 16 states. And here in Texas, the Venezuelan gang already has an active presence in El Paso, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. Now, according to President Trump, he says he will use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign criminal networks here in the United States through the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, which does allow the U.S. government to round up foreigners who are citizens of a country that Congress has declared war on or has engaged in invasion. Now, President Trump on Monday also declared an official emergency on the southern border, saying, quote, cartels control vast territories just south of our southern border, effectively controlling who can and cannot travel to the United States from Mexico. Hundreds of thousands of Americans have tragically died from drug overdoses because of the illicit narcotics that have flowed across the southern border. For now, that the decision to intensify the battle against U.S. cartels will most likely get some pushback, Marni, from President Claudia Sheinbaum, who says she does oppose it. And just about 30 minutes ago in her morning brief conference, she did say that Mexico is a sovereign nation, Marni.
All right, Jorge Ventura, thank you for that update. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.